Hi, I'm Rob with Guys, Games, and Beer.
Hi, I'm Drunken Larry with Guys, Games, and Beer, and we are with
Brian Shutter, writer creator of Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland.
All right. let's
Neon
talk some
Lords.
That's pretty good, actually.
That's good.
Number one, I like Toxic Wasteland
Yeah.
in general. All right, let's talk a little.
You from New Jersey?
No, sadly, I'm from Racine.
A real
Not
hometown
great.
hit there. That's
Yeah.
that's
And
love.
I'm saying something with
Yeah, that's
Jersey.
love.
Yeah.
That's love. So, what is it?
So it is an 80s, 90s tabletop role-playing game, or 80s, 90s post-apocalyptic tabletop role-playing game. Essentially, Judge Dredd, RoboCop meets Guar and the Toxic Avenger.
So it's the pop culture of the 80s and 90s version of what dystopia would be.
Yes, you nailed it. That's a good
Okay.
way to say it. I need to write
That
that
is
down.
like all the stuff I love. You just listed.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, it's like
I'm a
essentially
Toxic
took-
Avenger fan.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
took everything I like into.
Could Toxic
Everything you
Avenger
made.
take out Judge Dredd? I don't know. We'll see.
I'm pretty sure he could. But I
No.
still love Judge
You
Dredd.
really think
Not-
so?
Nah, I think
I think.
Toxic's pretty much unstoppable at this point. You know?
Yeah, he's kind of like Superman. He always has like the right power
Yeah,
move for
exactly,
the
Yeah,
yeah.
but Superman died, so it
Well,
can
I-
happen. It can happen.
That's true.
It
Yeah.
can happen. But I don't believe any of those actual characters are in this. It's a tabletop game.
It is a tabletop role playing game. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And so, I mean, are any of those characters in this game? Or
well,
is it
I
a completely created world by
Well,
you?
so there may be a class called a toxic barbarian who wields an irradiated mop, but IP distinct
Yeah,
from
yeah.
a trauma property.
Yeah. No. So it's a completely unique thing.
So
Yes.
trauma go away.
Like,
Yeah,
like
so
Mary Bobbins.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So serial numbers have been filed for sure.
So you've created this world,
I
correct?
did, yes.
Okay. How was creating a world?
So it was interesting. So we were playing 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. We got to 10th level, and I was kind of just like bored. And I woke up one morning, and I'm like, I'm gonna make my own game. It's gonna be Master of the Universe, and everybody's gonna be He-Man, right? Because everyone likes Master of the Universe, right? So
I kind of want to be the little wizard floaty guy.
Orko.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the thing, right? So then you have to make an Orko class, and you have to. So then it started making like slowly, like other classes had to get made to fill those gaps. 'Cause-
Yeah.
And then it was like, well, I kind of like RoboCop, so it's like, might as well just add Detroit into the game because every every 80s, 90s action movie.
Totally like RoboCop. I love it.
Yeah. So the main city, and then the main city is called Detroit Prime. So it's our Mega City 1, but it's Detroit.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I
So it's
that
like stuff like
idea.
that happened. Yeah. And then like Macho Man Randy Savage is the Zeus of the world because like they go so they look like
you all this
Yeah.
time.
so they saw wrestling in the past and like those must have been the gods, right?
Right.
Yeah, because
So they convert him into gods.
yeah, so they
Those
but then they
platforms,
end
yeah.
up being real gods. And so it's a long con, but of course it's like
I mean, that
80
checks out.
you don't have to explain it; it just happens, right? That's
So-
the best part.
So did you start with the story and then work on the mechanics?
No, so a little bit of both. So mechanics came. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and then basic edition of Dungeons and Dragons.
Mhm.
I used that as like the foundational core, and then added like critical hits and fumble tables and a couple different like mechanics that aren't in basic edition into it to make essentially its own system. So then that was already solid because like BX is such a it's
Yeah.
straight solid engine, like it's perfect. So then it was kind of like okay, like I love like 80s Italian post-apocalyptic movies.
That's
like
very specific.
it is extremely specific. So that was like a huge part of it.
You know, like the good, bad, the no. That's a different. That's not both.
I
but
mean,
it is
it's,
Italian.
it's Italian.
It's fine.
So I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so then it had to be post-apocalyptic, right?
Well,
'Cause
so the rule set is its own rule set. It's not a module 4, 5.
No, so it is its own rule set, but it's easily you could take old modules and convert them with like minimal effort.
So if you were fairly active, a 5-player, it would feel familiar.
Yeah, and so it's still a D20 system. You roll over the armor class to hit. The big thing that kind of gets some 5e people, it's like you roll under your stat for a skill check. So it's like, well, I
Okay.
want to hack that computer. It's like, okay, roll me a brains check. I have a brains of 16. You just roll the D20 and you have to meet or go under 16. That's it. There's no difficulty checks. There's no added like stress to the DM. It's just they either make it or they don't based off of what's already on the paper.
So if you're
Under
a
and
DM
over, under and over.
Under and
I tell you
over.
what, under and over.
Under
the
and
great,
over,
the great
yeah.
debate is the importance to be over or the importance to be under.
And I guess it's all relative.
You know. So why'd you decide to go with under, by the way?
Just because it's already ingrained into it. So it's like I don't have to worry about setting a difficulty check, right? It's already done.
So you're a believer of
The
I'm number
under
one
system.
and everybody else is below.
I feel like it.
Well, that's
I mean,
a
that
little
would be a way to
convoluted way of
You know,
saying it.
so we were playing a game yesterday. We did a let's play, and it was an over system. We had to roll over whatever the number was.
Yeah, you still have to roll over for certain things.
Yeah.
So.
I think it's more 80s to do an under system.
I believe it would be more 80s too, yeah.
It'd
But
be more Gen X to be an under system. right?
totally, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough.
It's just
Yeah, so we want to, because we just want to drive to suck.
No, we just want to fly under the radar. I think that's I don't know why this is even a conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, so if
just
you're a
don't know
dungeon
where
ma-
this is gonna go.
if you're a dungeon master and you've done D&D all your life, this should be very
oh,
easy for you to
absolutely.
convert
Yep,
over.
yep.
Okay.
It's easy to pick up. It's a D20 system, like I was saying, so it's already like familiar. It's not like going into like Shadowrun, right, where it's like
Yeah.
all D6s and it's like
But-
foreign.
But it's not that. So, but it is a module story. So, like, if I picked it up, I mean, I wouldn't have to. So there's picking up a rule book, and now I got to come up with a story and all that.
Oh yeah, no. So there's you don't have to, but a lot of people like the lore and the setting so much that they want to make their own.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but you don't have to. I have a lot of that stuff, kind of in adventures and in the
Mhm.
book and stuff. But most people are like, yeah, let's do this. I want to like, do whatever, and they do it.
So it's currently out.
It is, yes.
All right. And how's it been received?
Very well, actually. This will be our second year here, but like we were like about 4 years, and we're on to our third printing. So like
Oh,
people
that's pretty good,
like it, yeah.
actually. Yeah. So what do you get? What do you get in the kit? Is it the book?
Well,
Is
you
it the book?
get
Do you get yeah,
you
go
get
ahead.
250 pages of nonstop high octane action, right? So you get everything you need in one book. So it's the monster manual, the neon lord,
And
if
one
you will.
graphic.
And-
No,
yeah.
I assume there's more graphics in it.
Oh, tons,
Yeah.
tons. Yeah. It's 16-bit, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So you,
nice.
yeah.
That's
Yeah, it's not actually, but that's like
Oh.
we call it 16-bit rad RPGs, right?
Okay.
But yeah, so in the book you get like everything you need for the character creation, the character classes and everything, like the stuff to run it, like the Neon Lord section because it's a Neon Lord, not a dungeon master, right? And then the monster manual
Is
and all
that a particular class?
the Neon Lord.
Yeah.
No, it's the master of the
Yeah.
game.
Oh, the master.
game's
the
master.
Full master.
Yeah, the master of the game.
Ah.
Yeah.
Is the Neon Lord.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Therefore, it-
essentially,
That was
yes,
that guy in that cartoon, right? The D&D cartoon.
he was the
or
dungeon master.
The dungeon master. So the Neon Lord is
You
that
could.
guy.
That'd be cool. I'm gonna steal that.
Said it was
That's a
80s.
good way to explain it, I guess. Actually,
Yeah. Maybe.
not wrong.
Yeah, he's not wrong. He's
You're
not right.
We say that a lot.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
wrong, Larry. Not wrong.
Very cool.
All right, so you get the booklet.
Yeah, it's
Actually, the book. Yeah.
yeah,
like
it's
huge.
250 page
Yeah,
hardbound
250.
book. Yeah,
Pages is pretty big.
Ooh,
Yeah.
hardbound.
it
So
is.
you said there is artwork in it.
Tons of art.
Okay,
Yeah.
who did the art?
So we did a lot of art. So Mustafa Bakir is the main guy. He did probably about 80% of the art. He does other games as well in the OSR scene, if you will. There's another individual by Ross Hayes. He did a lot of the art.
Okay.
He's forgot his name on the Instagram, but he's very good. Lukas Kowalski would be kind of the butchered name. He's a Polish comic book artist. I use him a lot. He's awesome. He worked on like Toxic Avenger. He did some of the comic book,
awesome.
and he did some of the Guar comic
Oh, so
book.
that like really matches up.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Guar.
War's over there. I got Hunter Techno Destructos with us at the booth right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And he's doing artwork too. Hunter is in the new books,
Oh,
but
that's really cool.
yeah.
I like that.
So gone full circle with it.
Awesome. All right, so hardest thing about bringing a game to we always ask this, by the way. Hardest thing about bringing a game to market.
The hardest thing is marketing it, right? Like, because you could have the greatest game ever created, and if nobody knows it exists, does it even exist, right?
Yeah.
Does a
I
Yeti
agree.
howl in the woods and no one's there to hear it? Does it actually make a sound?
Well,
True. Did you kickstart it at all?
So
Yeah,
yeah,
you
so
probably
I've
crowdfunded.
kickstarted a ton of them. So we just finished a backer kit a couple weeks ago for Deities and Demi Bros, which is our our
That's
god.
weird. I've heard of that.
Interesting. It's our god
Huh.
manual that brings the pantheon of wrestling gods into the game. So like in the original book, it's just like Lord Randy, the Savage one, but now it's like all the wrestling gods
Well,
are into
awesome.
that
so there
book.
can be some
I-
Hulkamaniacs.
There is Hulkamaniacs. It's actually a cult.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, it
checks.
Yeah. He's actually the Lord Hulkster, the jealous one.
The jealous one. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes-
He's a roller coaster of a
Oh,
ride.
wow.
There's a long time where he wasn't even going to be in the book because it's the Hulkster, but you have to. He's like ingrained in the zeitgeist of
Yeah.
pop
They had
culture.
to
at
at
this
least
Now
point.
have
wait a
something
minute,
similar.
You
wait
have
a
to,
minute.
yeah.
You know, I feel like if there is not an Andre the Giant,
He's there.
Is he
okay.
really?
All right,
Oh,
it's
that's
gotta
awesome.
be.
I love
It's
Of course.
gotta be. You know,
He's
it's
the
come on,
Also a
man.
nice guy, by
That's
I mean,
good to
he's
hear.
dead.
And-
Yeah.
I mean, he
He's
was
a
a
little
nice guy,
silent
I
now,
know.
but it
Andre the
was good.
Giant, you know, like one
I
of the
called him all sorts of names. Didn't even beat me up. I mean, yeah.
one of the best things. I mean, he's in like all kinds of like movies.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
he's,
thing.
He's Bigfoot in the $6 Million Man.
That is true.
Was he really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
He's awesome.
Yeah, and then like better than Terry.
All right, back on track.
Oh, sorry. We
All right,
really,
so-
we really fell down the
so-
wrestling rabbit
Yeah,
hole.
we.
It's
we
a, it's
get
a hole
lot-
I go down a lot.
We get a lot of developers that watch this. I don't know why, to be honest. But advice for Kickstarters.
Make a great video, right? Like make it as awesome as you possibly can. Short too, though, because most people watch what like the first 45 seconds of it or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Start with fire.
Yeah, blow something up, rip it with a chainsaw, right? No, but like, but yeah, I think a video goes a long way. And then don't just be like a guy in your room. Wow, this book is like I've spent 10 years writing this. You know, like
See?
Okay, I've seen him. Yeah.
yeah. You know what I'm
I've
talking
seen it,
about.
yeah.
And how long did you watch it?
Well, all right. I'm kind of sick, so I watched the whole thing, but I didn't donate
He
to
was,
it.
he was
fair.
hoping something good would happen at the end.
Yeah.
This is all building.
But like I would
Self-promotion.
say definitely like a good video, and then just hit them with a great elevator pitch off the rap, right? Like hit them with whatever you got right in the front, because if you can't hook them in the first video, in the first little paragraph, then like what are you even doing, right?
Good opening line.
That's actually good advice.
Well, thank you, I appreciate
good.
that.
That is good. All right. So website.
So there's a bunch of websites. There is neonlords.com, which is kind of like a little bit of a hub that we got going on that has it's in the works.
So rock and roll.
neonlords.com. And but like literally we have everything. There's like a Facebook, an Instagram, Patreon, you name it, we got it pretty much,
Awesome.
right? So like generally if you Google Neon Lords, it's the only thing that comes up.
Oh, that's easy enough.
And the Black Sabbath song. But
all right. Any last
Neon
parting-
Nights.
I know.
Okay.
Any last parting words?
No, thanks for having me on though. I really appreciate it. I know like we've been trying to get over here for
Yeah.
2 years now, so
Yeah, it's been a long time. You know, it's been 3 years long, and
We've
we're still
never
doing
left.
it. You know, yeah, we never left. We never
Oh,
left.
shit, I
We're
could've just
actually
came
here
in.
like
yeah.
they had the horse thing like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We were
Crazy.
interviewing horses.
right.
It was crazy.
All right, thank you very much for coming on. I really appreciate it. Thank you very
Thank
much
you
for
very
watching
much.
Guys, Games, and Beer. There will be more here on iStuff.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
they
hey,
keep changing. You know what?
What he's trying to
all the
say is,
podcasty places.
we'll see you guys later. We're going to be back with more stuff from Gamehole Con 2024.
Boom.
Yes, www.guysgamesandbeer.net and of course youtube.com/guysgamesandbeer.
Perfect.